as you all know that this is something that I've been doing and I plan to continue since for a long time. That is my TMUC talk sessions with our alumni. So every week we have quality people from our campuses nationwide, and today I have with me Michelle Jawad, who is a graduate of Accounting and Finance, BSc from London School of Economics. She is from the time when TMUC was still young. So before I say anything else, I want Michelle to introduce herself. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to TMUC Talks. Please introduce yourself to everyone.
Hello, Farah. First of all, thank you for having me here. It is a pleasure being associated with TMUC in any way all my life, and thank you so much for having me here. And to everyone who does not know me, I am Michelle Jawad. I started my degree at TMUC in 2015, and I graduated in 2019 with a BSc in Accounting and Finance. I am currently working at Famco Associates as an internal audit consultant. And I think where am I today? It is all because of TMUC. And I cannot thank TMUC enough for where I am today and what I am doing today. Thank you for having me once again.
Love. You're welcome, and we're so happy that we are connected because when I was a student here, I remember I used to see you from a distance. We were never so close, but yes, we have
Yes,
known each other since a long time.
yes, for
So,
sure.
Michelle, tell us a little about yeah. So, tell us a little about accounting and finance because I hardly see girls pursuing this field of career for themselves, but when they do, they really excel in it. So, is it really that boring as it sounds, or is it just people like us who study design? They think that accounting, finance, numbers, and business, etc., it's all boring.
Acha,
How would
one
you
thing.
say that? How is your line of career?
My experience with accounting and finance has always been amazing, but I've always seen this thing that जिस चीज़ में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता वो चीज़ हमेशा बोरिंग लगती है. But for me, I've always been a numbers person. I've always been good with numbers. I've always been interested in business, in banking. And when I joined my degree, I had many options. I could go to any Pakistani university as well, and they're equally good. But when I saw the program at TMUC and all the different subjects they were offering, while studying accounting and finance, मैंने सिर्फ accounting या finance पे focus नहीं किया. We had so many different subjects going on. We had business, we had management, we had reporting, we had audit. It was a complete package. तो पढ़ते हुए we never got bored because we even had subjects like statistics and economics जिससे मतलब हमारे accounting and finance when you hear accounting and finance you're like economics का मतलब क्या है statistics maths but we studied all of them so we never got bored of anything and especially the teachers that we had when you're studying in a Pakistani university you know you're getting engaged with assignments and quizzes and everything that is not our study program but our teachers still made efforts कि चाहे वो quizzes हो चाहे वो assignments हो presentations हो they were all incorporated with our degree although we're not graded on them but still if I am working today I feel like all these skills are very essential and हमारे teachers ने हमेशा इसके ऊपर काम किया which is obviously very helpful for all of us ये perspective होता है कि University of London की degree है so you just give papers in the end of the day and मतलब बस degree हाथ में आ जाएगी but that's not true that's not how our teachers taught us at TMUC at least बाकी institutes I don't know how they're doing what they're doing लेकिन at TMUC this is what we did and accounting and finance is never boring क्योंकि इतना ज़्यादा कुछ होता है पढ़ने के लिए इतना ज़्यादा कुछ होता है एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए so it is always एक नई field मिली जाती है of interest every year there was something or the other that would interest me particularly जैसे पहले साल में I was not good with maths or statistics. तो मतलब when my teacher started teaching maths and statistics, I was like यार मतलब accounting and finance की degree में क्यों पढूं maths? But the statistics and maths दोनों interesting कि मतलब I actually got interest. Accounting से ज़्यादा मुझे अच्छे लगने लग गए थे. Then when I went to my second year, microeconomics, economics, these subjects, I would never like them. But the way that a degree is designed, they are मतलब जैसे सिर्फ microeconomics, macroeconomics, अलग से economics भी हम सारे के सारे subjects that we had, they were all explained so well कि आपको बोरिंग लग ही नहीं सकता because you know how to use these things कल को अपने करियर में आज अगर मैं if I'm an internal audit consultant I don't only use audit का subject obviously I need finance I need knowledge of accounting I need finance of bank I need knowledge of banking तो ये सब का सब जब आपको एक पैकेज में मिल रहा है then I don't think it's a possibility कि आप बोर हो सकते हो कभी भी
Okay, so it's not that dry as it seems. Because
नहीं नहीं
and you know what? Frankly, I'm telling you, the people they really don't like auditors because you're
yeah
constantly you're investigating them. You're always at their back, and you know what's going on,
yes
and you're hunting them with
true
minor errors. I'll tell you something funny. I come from a family of accountants and
अच्छा
auditors. My dad was the head internal auditor, and maybe that is why I have this very crude impression of this field.
maybe maybe
I
maybe
would say I was the only odd one out in the family. My cousins, my brothers, and my sisters, and they were all into accounting, business, finance, etc. So I was the first one to step out of this whole, monotony, and I entered into fashion and textile design. So, okay, that's quite interesting. But the way you tell it, it's quite different from the people from let's say, let's talk about people from my dad's generation. They would say it's different because things are changing so fast. Companies are growing in a manner that things have gotten so interesting. So tell me that what is it that you're currently doing? Like you just told us that you're working for Famco Associates. So what is Famco Associates and how do you what do you guys do exactly? What does Famco does?
अच्छा so if I talk about my job मैं एक थोड़ा initial stage I'll answer your question as well मैं थोड़ा एक initial stage से start करूँगी that when I graduated it was in 2019 so
Okay.
basically उस वक्त pandemic इतना ज़्यादा hit किया था that we had no jobs in the market so when we graduated unfortunately वो time ऐसा था that we एक तो accounting and finance की degree ऊपर से such a time there were no jobs so the first job that I started before Famco, I got it through TMUC, and it was at Deloitte, Yusuf Adil Pakistan, in Islamabad, and I interned there for 3 months. And I don't think that इतनी बड़ी कंपनी में इतनी आसानी से इंटर्नशिप मिलना किसी भी स्टूडेंट के लिए easier होता है आई वॉज फॉर्चुनेट इनफ दैट TMUC gave me this opportunity and वहाँ से I started my career I gained the interest of actual auditing मतलब आज जहाँ पर मैं हूँ that is only because of that particular job उसके बाद obviously 3 months के बाद once my internship ended I started interning with Minerva Pakistan. I tried working in the field of business development, but that did not interest me as much as auditing क्योंकि मुझे एक interest अपना मिल चुका था. I tried exploring, but I did not enjoy it as much as I do अभी अपनी job को. फिर उसके बाद I started freelancing. I gained my SAP certification through DTS Islamabad. फिर उसके बाद I landed at Famco Associates. अब Famco Associates it's been almost 4 months and Alhamdulillah, it is a job that interests me, that I love doing. And being an internal audit consultant is not easy. Obviously, मैं जब शुरू में when I joined, I basically Famco Associates is a management consultancy, and we offer services to many businesses in Pakistan. And we have clients and we offer them services like fixed asset management, whether it's shares, whether it's share management, whether it is internal audit. So we offer them many services. It's basically a management consultancy. तो when I came here, तो मुझे जब ये पोस्ट ऑफर हुई थी, I was very skeptical कि अब internal audit consultant ऊपर से I'm a girl, अब वही mindset आ जाता है कि late sittings होंगी, काम कैसे होगा, manage कैसे होगा, इतना ज़्यादा workload होगा. I'm not gonna lie, workload है, बिल्कुल है, but it depends on your company. My company has always been accommodating. They've always सिखाते हुए उन्होंने कभी भी नहीं बोला कि अच्छा she's a fresh graduate or she does not know much things and everything. तो I study and I work as well साथ साथ. तो उसको मैनेज करना डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है बट when it comes to my company supporting me they have always been supportive and job का although nature ऐसा है but still I am able to accommodate everything एक साथ
Oh, that's lovely. Because then again, मैं हर किसी को ये बात कहती हूँ Whenever I talk to our alumni who have their like good career stories to tell, I just say just because you were focused on it, that's why you're so content, you're so happy with your job. Otherwise, there are people who have like great opportunities being served to them. They don't like it because they're not fully into it. They don't know what they're getting. तो ये बात बहुत important होती है कि आप कितना devoted हो, कितने interested हो अपनी उस चीज के लिए. So just tell me this, like you mentioned earlier that you moved to Karachi. Was it just entirely for your job, or was it a whole like a family decision? And how did you make that decision? Coming from someone who is a hardcore Islamabad lover, how did you decide this?
Acha, I think many people don't know this. I am a pure Karachiite. I am pure Sindhi. I was born in Karachi and I was brought up in Saudi Arabia. My family is still settled in Saudi Arabia and I just moved to Islamabad for TMUC. That's it.
Oh,
I saw
that's
TM, yes, I saw uh, I saw
sorry, Michelle. Can you hear me? I think we've lost Michelle to bad internet connection, or maybe there's something. Okay, I think she's back. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, can you hear me? Is everything okay? I think you're having a weak internet connection. This is what the my screen is telling me. This is what my screen is telling me right now. Are you with me? Hello? I think she's back with us. She's having a weak internet connection. Hello? So I think Michelle is having some internet problems, even though we were having a great conversation with her. I really wanted to know about that whole Karachi Islamabad thing, and there's something wrong. Let me just check. Uh, let's just try to call her again. And okay, this is where I go blank when one of my alumni have a bad internet connection. I'll try to connect with her again. Meanwhile, I hope you guys do you guys have an understanding of what she's been doing. Accounting and finance is not that easy, but once you have a good career and then you get to have you get into big companies and you get to do their audits. And as I had mentioned earlier, that I know I have a little background of these accounting and finance and auditing people. It's quite risky as well because you need to be very careful about a lot of things because it's all reporting and reporting. If there are like good, bad errors there, then nobody's gonna question the person who's being audited. They'll question the auditor. So I think Michelle has more to tell about that as well. Let me just see where she is. Otherwise, I think we'll be winding up this session. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, I think we will just let this one go for now because Michelle is apologizing, and that's quite understandable because some things are not in our control and we can't do anything about it. Internet connection overall in Pakistan quite suffers a lot because every other day there's a shark attacking us, and we will be back with Michelle maybe once again next week to continue this conversation that we were having about finance, accounting, auditing, moving to Karachi, and then the life after university because this is the most interesting and my favorite topic to talk about because I like it when there are relatable stories and relatable funny stories in terms of finding a career and for girls in terms of finding a husband, but that is not the point. Anyways, everybody, it was nice catching up with Michelle. We'll be back with her again, hopefully, next week. We'll continue this. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.